Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's time for map number 4 of what has already been a storied competition between these two squads. And as we go into this one, you've got to look back on the game these two played, just a few hours ago. Last time, it was Infused won the hard points, but lost the Search and Destroy, but got the uplink. This time, the uplink has just fallen in favor of Barrage. Now, realistically, we should be expecting the Infused squad to win this hard point, and then we go into the final Search and Destroy, which Barrage have looked better at. So we could be seeing a second best of 5.
We very well could be, and my prediction is completely out the window now because I said 3-1. But I think, I'm definitely going to say Infused are going to win this map as we get into the game, actually. And I'm going to back that up. I still think Infused are going to win this map. Yes, indeed. I have absolutely no idea.
Well, that's fun. It's starting to kick off and heat up just a little between these two. And it's going to be a slugfest here. Last time we saw it, it's fast and frantic, very high interaction hard points these two like to play.
Yeah, it's always back in and out, all over the shop for both teams here. And let's see what Joe can do in this position. And of course, as we said for this one, it is literally just a slugfest in the middle of the map here. And if you can get a little bit of an advantage of it, fantastic. If you don't, then not really a big deal for either one of the teams. It's all about getting the rotation to the next one. Yeah,
for me, it's that momentum thing. If you're doing well on the middle hard point, you can kind of rotate whenever you feel like. And getting that position where you have a great rotation is so crucial. Going up early on just gives you such a great mental headspace. Plus, as it gets later in the game, if you continue to hold that lead, it makes it work so much more difficult for the enemy team.
On ball with Reedy now, and a little bit of a lead there on Infused going into the second half point. They're going to be the first ones there as well. Reedy not managing to smash his way through that glass quite quick enough, but on ball with Zero has some defensive work to do here. Hasn't really got much support, and just going to look to get some kills down for his team, and he does that so well. Only manages to make one. PD still inside the hard point, makes one for himself. Actually, his second does go down though. Mancat making that kill, but Marky B's going to come in there and clean things up. So Infused getting a few points on the board here. 37-10 is the score.
Yeah, we're just dipping away from that gunfight. Didn't really want enough of it, but look at the amount of points they've already got. They've held it for half the time. They're now 30 points in the lead. But can they break this away? Are they going to give away that lead straight away again? Are we going to see a flawless hold from Barrage, who so far doing a good job of just keeping that tempo up?
More than he does go down very quickly though, and here we go. Barrage actually getting some control here. Rated left on his own momentarily, but the rest of his team are coming and raining in. Mancat picks up a 2-piece, shutting down any movement by PD. And they should be able to get some points on the board here, but they're going to pick up the scraps, and it is definitely going to be Infused who are going to be there on the rotation first.
Well, jumping on board with the Mancat, and you can actually see big place by Reedy if he can stay alive, not able to do it. He didn't want that spawn. Right now, it's a very close game. Barrage got a lot of time actually left in that one. Can we see whether or not they can actually get back into the lead here? Good position here. We've got the spawns, got enough bodies in the right places. Raiders going to sit big rock and try to stem that flood of reinforcements.
Yeah, he managed to make one kill there, not quite making the second. He could have done with holding that down with good AR work from the Infused squad, really just trying to stay alive as long as possible. In this moment in time, they are catching them back up here. They're about a level of score, and they really do actually have them pushed quite far out on this right-hand side. And the middle on the spawn as well, but Urban's going to make a 2-piece. PD going to come in there, make a 2-piece of his own as well, so breaking that hill instantly. Madcat trying to do something about it, not going to happen. Urban shuts him down, Infused in control once again.
Well, you can see Joe now as we sit onto him, and he is just going to be holding that front door. Wow. Here comes the rotation, though, and you see Reedy already going for it, making sure his team doesn't get flanked. And he's been waiting to just pick up the kill or two here to at least slow it and give his teammates the advantage. Sees one. Can he pick up the second one as well? Does. Drops both of them exactly what he wanted to do there. And can he make this third? That would be massive if he can take down Petty. Doesn't quite manage to do it. Will be traded, though. Joe comes in to at least trade that kill away.
Yeah, that was massive by Reedy of Relevant, making that third kill. I think, really slowing down any sort of advancement from that Infused lineup, but saying that it is contested at the moment. Both teams really fighting it out here. Reedy does manage to get a kill on the PD, goes down to Monkey B though. Zero just trying to stay alive, pushing in the back with those grenades, makes one kill with it, really slows down any sort of attack from Barrage. All 4 members of both teams are really in close proximity around this hard point. Big kill's going to have to go down. Urban managing to pick up 2 there, and it's a very tight game as things are pretty much all tied up.
Well, ACPD is eventually going to die, and now back on board Mancat. Both teams really slugging out. Look how close they are. 2 points is the difference here, as it has been so heavily contested. If you have let their lead slip down point by point, and now they could be in danger of losing going into the second set of rotations.
Saying that they've held this down for the last 10-15 seconds or so, so they are going to get a few points on the board. They are in the lead.
This is important.
And who's going to be at Money Hill first? It's going to be Infused. They're managing to get there. Madcat can try and disrupt it. Not going to happen. Raid does get a kill on the Urban though. Going to alleviate some of the pressure from Barrage. Trying to do something here.
Oh, really?
The back shots all over the place. Reedy's going to get taken down by Marky B there. Joe trying to do some work. Not quite enough though, because it is all Infused inside this hard point.
Still looking for an Infused. They're going to try and use this to just build a big lead going into the second set of rotations. They've done so far. They've got a lot of points. Can they rebuff another wave? Another wave for them will be just magic because it will give them a huge advantage. Zero though, going to be in the Hauppauge, looking for a player, looking for a second player as well, trying to get him. Gets the assist, stays alive again here, but he's being pushed from all angles. His teammates desperately need to reinforce him. And they are trying to. It will be Barrage who eventually break it, but it took them 40 seconds to do so.
Yeah, really good hold there by Infused. Just to be honest, we've seen Zero inside the Hauppauge, and he barely seen anyone until the final 10 seconds when they actually lose it. And that's really a testament to how well Infused played that. They pushed the spawns away and made the kills when they needed to. Zero didn't really have to do anything until he got approached from behind.
Scrap time going in favour of Infused as well. They will have the lead going into the second set of hills. Now, can they make this happen? Raided will take down Urban very easily. And now on board with Zero, and this is where it comes to, like, it's almost like a reset. Both teams just going to keep their tempo flowing. They just want to make kills and continuously make kills.
Yeah, this I like the way that Hauppauge works in that way. Where for this middle spawn, you don't need any particular spawn side. Nobody really needs to make the rotation early. It's literally throw every single player that you have on your team in at each other and see who can make the most kills and get a few points on the board. But this moment in time, it is actually going to be Barrage who are going to get a few points.
Joe's going to be trying to get the turn on, not able to quite turn and burn. Really actually getting a significant amount of points here on this middle hill, and he needs to be shut down. Marky eventually being in there. Petey getting up a kill as well. Picks up the second one there, Petey. Now, the rotation is going to come in from both teams, but it will be Barrage who have it first of all. Big opportunity for them to at least get 20 points here to try and close that gap up.
Saying that, Barrage really do need those final scrap points. They're around 60 points behind. It was actually Infused who were picking them up. It's a bonus for them. They got another 10 seconds or so by the time that Barrage had switched around. But Barrage have set up nicely here. You can see in the minimap in the top left corner how extended out they are from the Hauppauge, but that's actually left them a little bit vulnerable on that, and they managed to lose it. Unfortunately, the kill's not really coming in, but Mark starting to heat up a little bit. Has made 2, not going to quite make the 3. Marky B shuts that one down. Marky B going to make a second as well. Joe, last one alive, does go down, and this is looking good for Infused.
They're pushing, just pre-firing the arch there to actually try and stay and take someone down. But both teams are such experts at breaking hills. It's so difficult to hold up against them here. As Barrage will retake the lead. Retake the lead onto this Hauppauge. Now, Zero looking for another kill there. Just dancing around each other, these two squads. Pity trying to push forward once again. This will probably be the last push coming in from Infused if they can make it. Looking for it. Pity getting that kill. Not able to get the second one though. Madcat is going to try and hold it down for his squad. He got several kills with that Hauppauge. Was one of the best holding players. It will be Barrage with the scrap time, but they had to fight tooth and nail for it.
It literally seems like these teams, the first wave, they get themselves set up, they make a few kills, as we say that, Infused do really well on this one, but they set up. But then once it's broken, it ascends into chaos between these two teams. They go backwards and forwards between each other, kills going around all over the place. Let's see if Infused can hold this down. They have done so far. Most of the kills filling your feed are of Infused, taking down the members of Barrage. And now they're pushing out as well, trying to extend that lead to around 50 points or so at the moment. They're around 60 now, so good work by Infused to get some points, but there we go. Loads of kills coming in from Barrage. So now can they try and get a hold of that? Spawns are Infused aren't too bad though.
You see the Madcat is just sitting back, looking to pick up these kills over and over again, and then switches, picks up an SMG, goes to the hill, makes kills anyway, trying to pick up that second one. Petey will get the better of him there. Dedicated SMG versus versatile player, and the SMG player will win it. But now, still on board with Petey. He's got 2. Can he make Reedy the 3rd? No, Reedy with a drop shot. Hits him out of the sky, but they still have the lead here. Here comes the next rotation. This is all on Barrage. They have so much to do. They want to do as much as they can on this Hauppauge to try to get a good hold on the last one. Every single point they close the gap here makes their game infinitely easier.
Well, here we go. Let's make a break for Barrage. They really do need a lot of points on this one. What was PD just trying to cause some problems, slow things down, and 3 men of Infused actually going to go down, 4 men go down, so there should be some points on the board now for Barrage. On board with George, trying to cover in the middle here, and every single member of Infused is flooding into this Hauppauge. The kills are going to go backwards and forwards, just a slight advantage to Barrage, and there we go, Madcat picks up 2-piece, that's very important. Is PD going to be able to do anything here? The difference is around 40 or so, and it seems to be that it is actually Barrage picking up the kills, but here we go, Infused finally broke it seems so. Infused getting control here and getting some kills on the board with around 60 points left to play with. There's about a 35-point game. Infused in the lead.
Well, you see here, they're going to get the scrap time, but Barrage will have the last hold. Can they do it? It's a nearly flawless hold to get this, and in fact, it's literally 1 point. I think it's 1 point is the difference.
and they're not even in there. They're not even in there. I don't think it is actually going to be possible. They were just a little bit too slow there, Bryce. And the thing is, they had to sacrifice the scrap time.
Yeah, they're out. They had to sacrifice it all, and there was 1 point difference. Don't get me wrong, it's 1 point, but they weren't actually getting it. I was just looking at the time and going, it's not actually ticking down.
Yeah, I noticed that. I hadn't looked, and there was nobody actually inside the hotpoint, so there you go. I mean, realistically, it would have been very hard for them.
You're talking about a contest.
Yeah.
That's what that was. It was a contest, and that would have been enough. But you know what? It wouldn't be the first team I've seen them do it. Funny enough, the first team I actually did see it had Mad Cat on. And that was Epsilon at the start of this game that managed to get a flawless hold.
It's going to be very irrelevant, though, because they have already lost the game. We're going to map number 5 in this first best out of 5 series. Just to break down for you guys what will actually happen, of course. Barrage lost the winners bracket final against Infused. Infused taking the victory on that one. So Infused need to win 1 single best out of 5 in this grand final to take away the title. And Barrage need to win 2. So at this moment in time, it's quite evenly poised at 2-2. If Barrage can walk away with this one, we will go to a second best out of 5.
We certainly will, and that last map of this best of 5, whichever way it falls, is coming up right after this.